falling, the fact that I have earmuffs and gloves on isn't enough proof. Take a look behind me. The thermometer says it's 10 degrees out, and for some it's just disrupting their daily routine. But stay out here long enough and it could be very dangerous.
String together a few bitter cold days and you have some inconvenienced people who may have to switch up a daily routine or two.
Just staying in a little more than normal.
It just makes it slippery because you can't take your turns fast.
Makes your bones hurt a little bit.
Have to plan for their, babysitters and stuff like that. It just costs a lot more money with the weather.
But prolonged exposure to gusty winds coupled with freezing temperatures, and the combination has more serious consequences.
You don't have to be out there very long to start having very serious and severe side effects.
Dr. Ryan Stanton and his colleagues see firsthand what the cold can do. Frostbite is a real concern, he says, and it can appear in seconds as a pale tingling sensation.
And then the darkness, the bruising, the black coloring that you get with actual permanent tissue damage.
But believe it or not, Dr. Stanton says his job as an ER doctor is somewhat easier on a cold day.
The ERs are actually a little bit slower because of the cold weather and most people staying in their house.
But the people that do come in will likely need immediate and serious medical attention. To avoid trips to the ER, he cautions people to be aware of their bodies, shivering, for example.
That's muscles twitching to produce heat.
He says it's when you stop shivering that's when you should worry, but most of the people we spoke with out in the elements have no plans to stay out in the elements for any extended period of time.
And that same doctor says to pay extra attention, especially if you have any little ones playing out in the weather. If their clothes get wet, that heat will be sucked away from their body, and that could be early signs of hypothermia. So watch out for those little ones out in the weather. Live in Lexington, Dave Spencer, WKYT 27 News First.